Is the... Wait, did we? No, we didn't talk to him. Oh, this is Olberic. Hey, he doesn't look anything different from the other guys. I was like, is this Olberic? Hold fast, Philip. His name is Olberic, and he is a warrior. Here in Cobblestone, a remote village in the Highlands, he hires out his sword under the assumed name of Burke. Once a great knight, he lost both land and liege, as well as his reason for wielding a sword. Yet one fateful day, bandits raided the village he now calls home, stealing off with his protege, the young Philip. Olberic takes sword in hand and sets off after the brigands. He will need worthy allies on the path he has chosen. So this is my favorite character. I love Olberic. Olberic is sick. This voice actor's sick. Like, once I saw him do this, he like did so many other projects. Like, you could hear him in almost everything. Let's take Olberic around. Here's the beginning of the tale. Sure. This is the Grandia. Well, too bad. That's just too bad, AJ. How are you enjoying Guilty Gear, my man? I've been playing it here and there. I'm kind of like balancing it between learning Guilty Gear and playing Street Fighter 5, 8 years ago.
Hells! Is he man or beast? He's but one, yet fights like a score.
We're just bodying people.
God's mercy. That's the unbending blade of Hornburg.
The unbending blade.
Eisenberg.
Yeah, that's definitely the right type of balance in a fighting game. You want to be able to pick it up. You want to also understand its art. I got to Celestial a couple times already. It's definitely hard to stay up there. I've been getting my ass kicked. Mainly by like Axel, but like Leo has been bothering me lately. I just keep, I keep messing it. Like, the thing that's hard about the game is that you gotta know when to do something, right? You can't just hope, right? You can't just try to mash out. You have to hope. You have to like know when it's your turn, and you have to know, like, you have to be patient for it. That's hard. That's hard to do. I won't lie.
Enemy reinforcements on the left flank.
There was a tournament today. Manicus was holding one for Texas. I wanted to enter, but dude, honestly, I feel super burnt out for fighting games. I just want to play. I just want to have fun. Like, I have fun with fighting games. Don't get me wrong, right? But half the time it's like work, right? Half the time it's like working with students and teaching them, and then the other half is like leveling up and trying to learn games. And I'm not really having fun doing that. I'm just kind of like, okay, I want to learn to be good. And there's some points it's fun, but it just feels like I'm playing it too long. I'm getting you wrong? What are you talking about? Oh, because I said don't get wrong. Okay, dude. Alright.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Oh, literally, you gave me
His
wrong.
Majesty's camps up.
Just so.
His
It's
Majesty's
like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, why are you lying?
I know
Sir
this.
Erhard is with me. I know this.
There is no stronger knight in the realm, other than yourself, of course.
My lord.
With Sir Erhard at his side, surely His Majesty is in no danger.
Perhaps not, but we must be certain. I would know how the battle unfolds. Besides, word from the king always lifts the men's spirits.
As you wish, sir. We will hold this ground.
Be safe, and may the gods guide your blade.
And yours, Sir Olberic.
Alright.
Heavens have mercy.
Heavens have mercy.
His Majesty's own guard, slain to the last man. Who could have done such a thing? Erhard. Where is Erhard?
Where is Erhard? I wonder.
So, it was you. My liege. the meaning of this?
Yo! This man killed King Alfred real quick.
What have you done?
Show me what you call that shit. I want to see a post in the last 2 months where you said it was Kazuya, because you never said that shit. Because nobody said that shit.
Have you not eyes? The king is dead by my hand.
What madness? What treachery is this?
God damn it, her heart.
No madness here. Call it treachery, if you will.
I thought you a friend. A brother! Ah!
Brothers indeed. How many times did we cross swords like this in the practice yards? And how many times have I told you? I see your every move, your every strike before it falls.
I want to see it. I want to see it, AJ. I call your bluff,
As I
sir.
see yours.
But, you know, I
But you've
mean,
not seen
look.
everything. I saved one trick.
Kazuya...
For the day I knew would come.
You know, like when I saw Terry came out, when they revealed Terry, I thought that kind of nipped it in the bud for fighters. I thought it was over. And so it was very, like, don't get me wrong, like, well, okay, look, the cinematic for him was okay. It was cool, like, it was cool in the beginning. I think it's far inferior to the other ones, like Ridley, you know, like, even to Steve in a way. But it's hard to say if his character choice is justified. This is why I say I think that this is something that I feel Sakurai is picking. I think the first wave was definitely Nintendo's choice, and he kind of even said that, like, those are his choices, like their choices, and this is more his freedom to do it. And these are the characters he wants. He wants these characters in it, and I figured if they were gonna put a second character, that yeah, Kazuya makes sense. I think Hayachi's too old, and I think even though I like Jin, I don't think Jin is in the same level as Ryu. Not anymore, right? I feel like the story or the lore of the games has been kind of shifting more to Kazuya. So it's it's tough. I'm not a fan of the choice. I'm not gonna lie. I think the choice was kind of a little bit too
Always
not random, but like unnecessary, because fighters aren't really the popular pick. But I don't think popularity matters anymore. Amber Alert, I think.
Ah, Philip. What is
Yeah,
it?
because not even any of like the heroine or like the female fighters, or even like I would have been like, okay, let's put a female fighter, but who are you gonna pick, right? Like Xiaoyu, or not Xiaoyu, is it? Like Asuka maybe? I guess we could put Asuka, maybe Nina, but I don't know. I don't think he was poster boy since forever. Jin was definitely poster boy
Crivens,
up to like
how
maybe
did you know it
Tekken
was me,
5.
sir?
I want to say for sure 4 Jin was, and I want to say at least up to 5. I don't know about the rest. Maybe
One
not
must always be
7
on
for
his
sure,
guard,
not.
even when he
Maybe
rests.
not Tekken Tag as
Yes,
well.
a
But,
knight.
you know, yeah.
No, I am no knight. Just a man with a sword.
So his best friend killed his king, betrayed
If you say so, sir.
the kingdom.
But there's lots of men what carry swords that can't do half of what you do. Oh, I almost forgot, sir. The headman's looking for you. Says he wants a word. He didn't say about what.
Tell him I'm on my way.
Yes, sir. I'll go on ahead and let him know, sir. He'll be in the square. You know the one.
Yeah, it's just I don't think people would have
How many
understood
years
Nina.
has it been since
Like,
we
cause it is
last
actually
met?
something of a name.
With
That's why I
rage
feel like
lost, my
it's
land
literally
declared,
between Kazuya and
I
Jin.
wandered
And
aimlessly.
if this was like Brawl, it would have been Jin 100%. If this would have I think even in Smash 4 days, I think it would have been Jin. But right now it's all about Kazuya, and you know, like they literally could have made Jin
After a
because it's the same
time,
thing, right?
I
Like that
came
whole
to this village,
trigger and stuff like that. So.
defending the villagers from bandit raids, teaching young men how to handle a blade. Not a glamorous life, but it puts food on my plate. A man like me knows only the battlefield, worth only as much as the blade of my side.
But aside
The
from
arm
Smash, I
slashed.
mean, this E3
When
was
that blade fails to
very.
save my sworn
There was a
lineage,
tweet that I read
what does that make me?
that was very on point, where half of it is people's expectations are set too high or too specific, and I feel like developers or studios are kind of pressed to do something when they have nothing to do. So I thought it was very. I think it hit the nail on the head. I thought that it was true. Like they shouldn't force themselves to do it. It does with Ken, Ryu, Terry, Kel, Custom Stage, virtual outfits. Do not take control over kill DLC edition wise and with fighting against them. See, but like you know, it's like that, yes, but now you're generalizing fighting games because it's hand-to-hand fights. When you look on the other side and people complain about swords, right? So now that's kind of I think that plays a factor now. I definitely do think that Sakurai is kind of like because he's teased about it before and says, oh, you know, another anime fighter, right? Blah
For
blah blah.
years,
And
I've asked
so like I
myself
think
that
it's
question.
kind of like, well, I can't
No
put
answer
another
still.
anime fighter because
At least,
the backlash will be
not
too
while I
great.
work.
So might as well get something else, but the fighters are not something what we want either. So it's kind of like again, the community whatever he picks, the community's not gonna be all for it unless it's Sora or Dante or Crash, right? Like one of those three, then the community will be like, great. I'm really, really surprised Crash is not in. I'm like actually pretty shocked that Crash is not in Smash yet. It's kind of a head scratcher. Like I would have at least thought instead of Kazuya it should have been Crash, but you know, whatever it is.
One thing I do know is that I owe this village a debt. A debt I
Phoenix
intend
Wright
to
would have been
repay.
cool. Parabola, Minecraft, I don't think Backlash matters. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we kind of know why Xenoblade 2 got that team,
But
and it's
that's
specifically
an
Pyra and Mithra. Like we know why. I mean, you know,
Berg, sir.
as much as that game didn't sell much, it was just
Ho there.
there you go. That's why I said it. That's why I'm saying like a lot of these choices are because Sakurai wants me, and so
I see.
yes, some of it could be swordsman's, but I think that also like I'm pretty sure he has a
Yes.
map, like you know, a pool of characters that he wants to choose, and he kind of like as much like you know his main goal is to unite as many different worlds as possible, and so yes, it's missing the Tales of series, but he may feel like Tales is fine
Indeed.
because of you know Arise is coming, because of Christoria and stuff like that, but still it's not really an excuse. Doesn't necessarily mean Tekken needs it, but you know, it is what it is.
Just so.
But yeah, I thought E3 was okay. I thought it was good. You know, I'm not one to complain. Like the only thing I complained about was like Capcom was literally like borderline just put out the tweet and that's it. They had no reason to come out with that. Like we didn't need it because Nintendo covered Monster Hunter Rise 2, right? Or whatever. Monster Hunter Stories, you know? So like I thought it was just kind of dumb that they did that. That it was like, oh, let's talk about this when Nintendo's gonna do it anyway. So like, what's the point? Oh, I have to go down there. Wait, should I go down here this way? Yes. I thought the second place, like the Nintendo won free. Nintendo had so many great games. Like my wallet's gonna be hurting these next 2 months. Like I want to save money because I want to go to Classic Game Fest next year or next month. But now it's like there's Mario Golf coming out. There's Advanced Battles that I really want to play, or Advanced Wars. There's WarioWare. There's the Monkey Ball
I see.
bundle that's coming out. There's the new Metroid game that's coming out, Metroid Dread, which is really sick. We got news of Breath of the Wild too, or the sequel to Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I mean, they got I'm not a fan of Danganronpa. I don't remember what's the name of it? I don't know. Danganronpa, I think, right? Is that how you say it? I'm saying it wrong, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not really a fan of it, but I wouldn't mind trying it. They got Shin Megami Tensei 5 now with a release date. So many games are coming out this year. It's like really nuts. And so and I think that's what it's very weird because E3 is kind of starting to like a lot of people are starting to go either presentation skit, and so if the games don't match or doesn't deliver, then the skits we don't care about it because the skits are just kind of like to make it not boring. But if there's no games and then there's still skits, it's like I really don't like it. Oh Jesus. Where can I find these steeds? As for the precise location of their dead, I fear I cannot say. I sent some of the men out searching, but in the meantime, could you put the militia through their drills, or men are keen? If they don't know a pommel from a pike, you can get my meat.
As
They're
you
done.
wish.
Beg pardon?
Ah, sir, it would not be a burden. Man might fill up during the training. If he is willing, so am I. Oh, he's more than willing, sir, I tell you. Been pestering me for weeks to ask you. That's a brave lad. The boy has pluck and ambition, and he could find a worse man to look up to than Fergie.
Oh.
Ever since my husband died in the war, it's just the boy's getting to that age when he needs a father. Oh no, I did not mean to say. Your boy is already a credit to the village. Damn. Andy messaged me the other day. Who's Andy? Who's Andy? What's up, Bluebity? I thought Xbox was fine during the Drew. Why do they have Andy? Is that his middle name, dude? Drew Andy? It's settled them. Train the lad well and see that he does his mother proud.
I see.
So path action, utilize each character's unique actions. In front of time, Olberic can challenge townspeople to a duel. Lol, you want to scrap it?
Tis a good day.
Oh. I guess
Victory
that's me.
shall
I guess
be
that
mine.
makes sense.
Have at you. With each battle, I grow stronger.
I see.
Sounds right. I probably remember that too. Body villagers and shit. I don't think gonna play on that crowd here. Everyone's complaining with the lobby system now. I'm good. I'm down this. I'll probably get it one day. I don't know when. I'll get it one day on PC. I think once, if I feel like I'm confident enough and I'll play, then yeah, I'll probably get it on PC.
No.
Pick the Ram, attaboy.
No. Out of my way. With each battle, I grow stronger.
I'm leveling up fighting townspeople, dude. This is so sick. No good, sir. We're no match for the likes of you. You are too hesitant. To part and protect yourself. This is true. This is like me training students, dude. This body student to be like, your balance is off. You're pressing the wrong buttons. You're not anti-airing. That said, if you fought side by side, you might complement each other well. But just thinking that myself, sir.
Just so.
Building the sum of our parts, is it? What do you say, friend? Fight side by side? Two heads are better than one, eh?
What's
Something
this?
the matter, sir? What? No, sorry. It's a fine idea. Train together and you'll be capable soldiers one day. Soldiers.
Yes.
Just my dude tier, no, I don't know, dude. I see some tier list. I see the tier list of players who downplay the character, and I saw Nago at S tier. I was like, okay. Okay, I see you. I see that. I see you, Nago player. Let's go.
I see.
The Sims of the Guilty Gear community, the Dolphins. Okay, I see you.
No.
You're not ready yet. You need to work on the phone.
Hey, come on!
Oh. What the Japan tier list says, that's true. Doesn't Japan still put Zangief at top 3 or top 5 or something? I don't know why they put him at 8 tier. It's so hilarious. They get so scared of that big man. Like, this guy. Like fucking Inabashi puts that much fear into Japan. Puts Zangief at top 2. Mother's looked after me ever since. All on her own, sir. But soon I'll be a man, girl, and it'll be my turn to take care of her. I'm not familiar with Guilty Gear's I guess like balances, or do they balance a lot, or do a lot of balance patch? As much as I know they don't do it as much as like NRS, but I wonder if they do
Thanks.
a lot of nerfing and buffing or not. Cause I wonder if the community feels like there needs to be one or not. I mean, like, there's definitely BS right now in the game, but like, I'm not in the position to say, oh, I'm losing because of BS, right? I think the only thing that I ran into that's BS is I want to say it's Soul's jab or something. I don't remember. There's one where he just kind of like punches and anti-airs, it's plus on block and all this bullshit, and it has like so much like range. Like, I can jump at somebody and then like if I'm right above his head, he'll still reach me. So like I'll sometimes whiff. I don't know. I think the only thing that they're gonna nerf from Ram is they're gonna make it to where if I actually don't know how they're gonna do it, because I think the thing that's BS is that you can't burst her in the corner. So if she throws sword. If she throws one of her swords and they burst it, they'll get hit afterwards anyways. So it kind of just like, I mean, I guess it's part of like, just don't burst there. But it's kind of hard. But yeah, I don't know. I agree. I don't think there's going to be anything that's majorly nerfed. The jump slash is pretty broken, but I mean, that's just her in general. And I don't think it hits low enough to where it's broken. I think people can like run under. Like I've gotten caught people running under, like doing slash like under me, so it's not like that bad. Nerf super maybe, right? Yeah, it's a little, maybe make it less plus. She needs to get counter hit and damage. She needs to get hit for sure. I think her super is kind of dumb. It's pretty safe. Safe uppercut, kind of. Kind of, right? Some characters can punish it.
You got it.
Some characters just can't. Oh, I would say make her mid-range a little better, but I don't know. It's kind of tough to say. Like, again, I'm not. I told myself that I'm learning the game and I'm having fun with it, but I wouldn't say like I'm looking to be an elite player. I'm just kind of like just playing a little bit. Brigands, we're under attack. Birds, sir. Brigands from the hills. Just gotta rely on this man to defend his whole damn village. Alright.
Ah!
These dirty peasants don't know their place. We got no room. Surround them. Stick a blade in their back before the boss finds us. Swingers, slow us down.
That's
You're worse, you brutes.
That's
You'll not
right.
be getting past us. Damn it all! These swineherds know how to fight. Yeah,
I swear on my
good
blade.
work, men. We did well to hold them off. Who in the hells are you supposed to be? You the bleeding fool who thinks you can take us all. This guy's like a mountain of a man and they're like laughing at him.
Oh.
I'm telling you, this one's trouble. So when I block like a DP, right? If I have super, I should just do super, right? I shouldn't try to like. I guess if they have burst as well. If I want to punish them and they have burst, I should just do super. I messed up one game. Like blocked Leo's DP, and then I went to just punish it, and then I should have just done super, right?
I
Enough about it.
will not fail. The battle is truly joined.
Alright, level slash. Pretty broken.
I will cut you down. The battle is truly joined.
God damn! I didn't even kill him.
Victory shall be mine. I will cut you down. Now then. I will cut you down.
There you go. Level slash is pretty broken in the game.
I grow
This does too much damage. You can handle a blade, eh? But this ain't the end of it. And the boss hears about this. You're a dead man, you hear? We'll see about that, won't we? Help, my boy!
Hey,
Let
come
me
on.
go, you ugly! Oh, that's when they took Philip. No! A bird, sir. They took him from me. My poor Philip. He was trying to protect me, but those animals. Damn it all. Forgive me, sir. There were so many of them, and what's the matter now? We have to save the lad. We know we're there now, holed up in a cave deep in the mountains. Now let's go. Gods only know what they'll do to him. But sir, you have to do something. They might kill the boy. You leave now, no. Who will protect the village when the thieves return? No, you will be playing right into their hands. God's own mercy. Is there nothing we can do, sir? I'll
I
go after
see.
the boy. Alone? Sir, even you? That's what I meant, but I mean, you can't really complain about that. It's like if you're asking Dalsman to get something off his forward middle punch. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I want to get knocked down from this far. Like, bro, stop. You know, especially with the mobility of the game, you can't really like. That's why I did is like low what. Like, I meant she needed something up close, but mid game. But she does have her DP. But like from far away, you just have to hold that. Like, it's just zoning. That's all it is.
Aha.
Forgive
Good
me.
boys, our only hope. Can you do this, bud?
As you wish.
Even with meter, like you can't really like Roman cancel it unless the that thing hits. So like yeah, you can cancel it, but it's really kind of hard. Yeah, but that's Axel's game. Like they're pretty different. Like the thing about Ram is can fight both ways. She can fight close and far. The only weakness she has is when she throws her swords away. But like
I swear.
I don't know. Axel needs like I feel like Ram's kind of like poison and Axel's more like dog. But a good Axel is really good. It's tough. It's not the easiest thing. Should I place two?
Berg, sir.
Do I have movement? What a heal. Yeah, she's not like slow in any way. If she was slow with range, then I'd understand, but she's not slow. And you gotta think about other matchups. Like, imagine fighting Potemkin and her having a knockdown from that far. It's like, bro, that's like a 10-0 matchup. Like, he would have to, like, super hard guess with a freaking. With armor and shit. It's just too early. To me, it's too early to talk about tiers, to talk about nerfs, talk about secondaries. Like if you feel like you can't do it, fine, I'll go for it. But I just think it's now worth thinking about that shit.
I'm ready.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way.
All right. My turn.
Yeah.
Victory shall be mine.
I am ready. The show is over.
Yeah, I found an asshole dude that didn't let me do shit. Like I was getting wrecked. I probably found another that beat me. I was kind of like in the morning. I woke up today
You won't feel a
after
thing.
like sleeping all day, and I played Arsenal while I'm waking up, but that guy bodied me. No, I don't want to spend any. Oh, I need the spear too. Oh shit.
Out of my way.
I am ready.
Try this. Here we go.
I am ready.
My turn. And that's that.
Nice. I want to level up Olberic to at least 7 45? I don't know.
It's a good day for battle.
Good day for battle.
My turn.
I'm
ready.
excited for Halo, obviously. You know, Halo's my shit, man. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
I love Halo.
The battle is true.
I am ready.
Now then.
And
There's some cool stuff on Xbox that I liked. I want to try out that Stalker 2 game. Never played Stalker 1, so maybe I'll go back. No hype like Halo hype. That's right. That's legit to me. That's my game. That's the game that I love. Like top 5 for me. Obviously, I love Sonic Adventure 2. I'm sad that we're not getting a Sonic event. I don't want to talk about Sega. All right. As much as like how Vash is like with Tails not being smashed. That's me with Sega right now. Like just Sega can just go kick rocks. Sega can just go jump off of it. I hate Sega. I hate them. Okay, I hate them. I love the Persona series. Don't get me wrong. I love them. But my God, did they not know what to do with Sonic? They just don't. It just annoys me that we're just getting these shitty ass remasters for games that we don't need. When I want my Adventure 3, I want Child Garden as a mobile game. Like, it's not hard to print money. It's not hard, dude. And it's just like they don't want to do it. They just don't think like they need to. I need to remaster Sonic Heroes. Like, goddamn. Or fucking Sonic 06.
That's right.
Oh. Wait, are we doing the fight right now? Is this a boss fight right now? This is a kick.
I will not fail.
No, this ain't good. This ain't.
I am ready.
Let's see. No problem.
my turn.
Get my blade on bendy. Let's go.
I will cut you down.
Cut you down. I'm sorry to rant,
Bring
okay?
it on.
I don't like ranting. But my God.
I am ready.
Here goes. Ha! Try again.
I'll give you one second. I gotta make sure I'm still working, so it won't be that long. I'm making sure nothing's going off. Alright, just answer some questions. I'm good. Because they made it fighting game with the hooks, yeah, that's alright. I'm gonna make that. There's just too many, okay? Like, we need other studios to step up. Okay, everybody wants artists to make this and make that. And other studios need to step up and make their anime games. Okay. You know, where's the call on Capcom to make JoJo games? You know, I think I'm sure they could get the license back. You know what I'm saying? Like, just gotta, you know, work with some studios. Can't have access to everything, dude. I mean, I would love a new, you know, Naruto fighting game, or you know, anything but One Piece. Oh, One Piece is just no, see, no, not One Piece. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it. No. Don't want to hear it.
Bring it on.
One Piece is just trash.
Here goes nothing.
Trash.
I am ready.
I want Bloody Roar. Alright, where's that at? Konami? I think Konami has it. No, it would not. Nobody cares about the character. The only thing okay, this is the thing I don't like about One Piece. One Piece is just like animation just sucks. It's not for me. How about that? I won't say it sucks. This is not my place, you know? Fairy tale looking ass.
Let us fight with honor.
I mean, you're right about that. Hey, you're right about that.
Victory shall be mine.
And that's love. That's love that. That's his favorite
I
thing.
am ready.
Why? I don't know. Man.
My turn.
Almost fell, man.
All right.
My turn.
I am ready. The show is over.
Wait, there's a treasure up there. Let me get that.
This is the beginning.
Yeah, no problem.
Your end.
Oh, like I said, I'll be here most of today, dude. Most of today.
I am
Or most of the
ready.
night. Until Loki comes on. I'm kinda hyped for Loki.
Here we go.
Kinda messed up there. I didn't stop.
I am ready.
All right.
And that's that.
I mean, I'm glad that they actually did mention Metroid 4, that they're still making it, that they're applying for. I guess that's pretty cool. Right? But this is not like still in the dark and shit. People
Victory shall be
kind of
mine.
worried about that. And I'm like,
I am ready.
it's gonna be alright.
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
Here we go.
Nothing.
Out of my way.
Right?
Victory.
I am ready.
Here we go.
Out of my I'm ready. Are you? Where's the nearest tavern?
I definitely missed an area. I missed a treasure chest on the right side. Maybe it'll come up here? Should I save it or should I? Oh, I think I'll go right. Let me see. What do I need to buy? I have 13k. I got a lot of stuff, so I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. See how it goes.
Oi.
You tell me about this friend of yours. He knows how to fight, does he?
That's
He
right.
sure does. He's stronger than all of you put together. You won't stand a chance. I don't know, but that's a laugh. The boy's dead.
Hey, come
Not
on.
a joke. Stop laughing. You hear that, mates?
Bloody
This
hell!
head's knight's the strongest blade in the realm. If he thinks he can mess us all, he's more madman than knight. This ain't a fairy tale, boy. Real knights don't fiddle away their days in pumpkin swine. If you're a knight from the stories, a damsel distressed might serve a better fate. Reckon we should go back for the mum.
Hey, come
Stop
on.
it. You won't be laughing when Sir Berg is through with you. Sir Berg. Now there's a frightening name. Look, my arms all trembling. Shut up, all of you. I reckon the boy's got more courage than a lot of you, and more wits to boot. So less yammering and more sharpening your stabbers. The boss, ain't no way the Hedgehog Knight follows here unless he's mad and all. He ain't like his own son or nothing, why should he care? Why indeed? Seems an interesting though, if he does show. Gaston. Always had a soft spot for men with more courage and sense. Like the boy here. What do you say, laddie? Here to join our little family? We're always looking for men with courage.
Not on
You
your
never
life.
join me. You want to be a brave warrior like Sir Burns. You hear that, man? The boy says he's too good for banditry. Think you're the only one who feels that way, boy? Let me tell you something. What is it, boss?
Sorry I'm late, lad. Got held up along the way.
Aye, look. It's the mighty Sir Berg in the flesh.
He is mad.
How'd he get in here anyway? Where are the lookouts?
Bleeding in the dirt, last I saw.
Damn.
Stay back!
Did he just... He parried the boss's blow. Hang me, but I ain't never seen no one do that before.
You're quick, all right. And strong. Clearly, no common hedge knight, are you?
Just as you are no common brigand. That blade.
Like it, do you? It just so happens to be a present from an old friend.
Earhart?
Oh, you know the man, do you now?
So it is his blade. As if I needed another reason to cut you down where you stand.
Uh-oh.
How do you know Earhart, rogue? Speak, or I'll slice your throat.
You've got a score to settle, is that it? I can see it in your eyes. They blaze like fire when you said his name. Look, I don't know what passed between you and Earhart. But if you're looking to ask questions of me, my good sir, you'll have to earn the right!
Damn. Earn the right. Okay.
Will not fail.
Look how big he is compared to the other guy.
I'm ready.
Yeah, that works. Oh shit.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way.
Okay.
Here goes nothing.
Rose needs heal.
That'll do her.
The battle is truly joined.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I think she'll be okay. I'm gonna be Naito. So Naito definitely does that, that's good. Okay,
Out of my
Alpha
way.
needs a heal, so he goes next, and then Gaston goes after Primrose. So I could stun him soon. No, but I guess. Oh. I won't be able to stun him that easily. Unless he has lightning. I have to heal Alpha, I believe. So let me just do this. I'm gonna first aid myself.
That'll do her.
Okay, heal me.
I'm ready.
So that's done him, so he can't do a stun. Okay.
Out of my way.
Now I can do this to this guy.
All right.
I can do this to. Okay, I was lucky. I got lucky
How
there.
much?
And now I'm gonna do level 1 damage.
My blade is unbending.
Actually, no. I'm gonna just do a level 1.
I will cut you down.
And then I'll do it after this.
My turn.
So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw some immunity.
I see.
I'm ready.
So Olberic will go next, and so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add it to that. Yeah, I guess I can do one of these.
You like that?
That's pretty good damage. Okay.
Now then,
Now I'll do.
my blade is
Bending. Well, I didn't do that much damage. Okay.
All right.
And Alphen can do. I guess I could do another stone. I'll do.
How do you like this?
Yeah, we can make fire too. So. Then they go next 3 times. Flash. Flash. Boom, bang. Okay.
How about this?
I don't have anything. I just gotta survive and then try to, and then I'll just try to level. Or try to resuscitate him. No possible. Although Olberic needs to. I'm gonna have to, let me see what I have. Maybe all of them life.
Here.
So he can start healing. Fine.
victory shall be mine.
Like, alright, just all of mine.
Use this.
I mean, we're like, you know. What up, Mustang? Oh, let me see here. I could heal doing a B. do this thing.
Your tears.
I am ready.
Olberic needs to. See, Olberic doesn't do a lot of shit. Gaston goes next. I'm kind of worried it might one shot.
Stay strong.
The battle is truly joy.
So let me. None of them was like, none of them was about to die, which is kind of like a little bit crazy to me, but
All right.
okay, maybe I can do this talk, potent medical.
How do you like this?
I didn't do shit, but that poisoned them, so poison's pretty good because it's like over time. This isn't good. So I'm gonna want to stun him. All of life.
Here. Bring it on.
It's so bad because like we didn't even get to like do ourselves. Oh, man, I need to look at the guide that talks about this. I can't just do this right away. Last stand. Oh yeah, I forgot about last stand. Last stand would be good. Last stand should be good because as long as they don't thrash, they did do thrash.
Victory shall be mine.
Okay. Gaston doesn't go for a while, so I'm gonna do level 5.
Out of my way.
That stuns them, and Gaston goes. I still have a lot before I have to use Gaston, so I'm gonna use the speed. This is gonna be speed. Do I have enough? I don't think I have enough, but I mean, I'm gonna see.
Your tears.
I am ready.
I did level slash, it didn't hit him. Shit. Well, I'm gonna hope. Hold on, do I have another fire? Do I have another fire attack? I don't think I do. I do have another. No, it's not gonna do it. Shit. I need a hit. Okay, the only thing I can think of, honestly, is if this hit, if this stuns it. If this doesn't stun him, I think I'm good. Okay,
You can't.
so I'm gonna do. They're gonna go next, but whatever. I'm gonna have to just do
Let's get down to work.
last time. I did a lot of damage because my life total's low. So that's pretty good, and now I can go free reign on them. What do I do here? I definitely think I need to heal, but I can heal Albert. I can do another 1,000 something. So I'm gonna do an item, and I'm gonna actually SP that. So I need BP store. Yeah,
Stay strong.
yeah, I think that's that. So let me.
Here. You can't. Let's get down to this calls for sure.
Victory shall be mine. I am ready.
I know I could do that for the time. I'm gonna heal.
Use this.
Well, we should be okay.
Here.
Oh, that's fine. We should be okay.
My turn.
I'll do armor close here.
I see. Faces.
Damn.
We should be close to killing him,
I'm
to be
ready.
honest. What do we need? Let's do one.
All right.
I think I missed. No, I already missed. I missed
Out of my way.
one.
I am ready.
Hey, I did mess up. Let me see.
Damn.
Here we go.
Should be dead soon. Hopefully.
I am ready.
There we go. That was kind of close.
The show is over.
It's just sometimes, you know, you have to be thinking after a while. Gotta sick at. Weapons just matter. Like you just need to be geared up. So I need to find gear. So. What are you? Now I will have my answers. How do you know it? We fought alongside each other as all served together in a band of mercenaries. He was already an old hand when I signed up. Helped me out, so showed me the ropes. The Silk Sword. And where is he now? Damned if I know. When our group disbanded, we went our several ways. After that, I drifted from one town to the next. Tried one trade, then another, but Triggers Blade's the only thing that ever come natural to me. So here I am, time to lean, and man's got to make a living. Anyone can use a sword arm like yours. You can protect the people instead of stealing from them. I could, but honest work takes more wits than the gods saw fit to rough you. Never meant to do anyone no harm, but life doesn't always give us a choice to not have Person no, you must answer for your crime. I know this ball. But I got my men to think about too. Boss, what are you saying? Easy now, man. The head tonight has the right of it. I've got more than enough blood on my hands. Live by the sword and... Well, you know how it goes. A man has to own up to what he's done.
No.
Enough blood's been spilled here today. Surrender and I will see that you and your men are not harmed. You do me a kindness here tonight, and so I'll do you one in return. I told you I didn't know where her heart is, and I don't. But I know someone who might.
Aye.
Gustav's his name, Sir Gustav. Some call him the Black Knight or other such fussed up nonsense. Erhard told us both how to use the sword back in the mercenary band. You should find him in Victor's Hollow. And this man will tell me where Erhard is?
Aye.
He might. Then again, he might not. Still, if you want to find him that much, I reckon it's worth trying.
I can see it in your
Saw your eyes that night. They were dead like a fish. But the moment you saw my blade, they came to life. Dead, as I truly did. What does a common thief know of men's souls? Sir, take the top you're safe. The villagers are as well, sir.
That's
Round up the
right.
thieves and lock them in the village. Go. Yo, what up, meeps? What's good, my man? You enjoy the Nintendo Direct? Could have noticed the way your eyes lit up to mention Herhard's name. You're no Edna, you're Sir Olberic Eisenberg, the Unbending Blade. Jesus.
Huh?
The Unbending Blade? They said he was slain when Hornburg died. They say when they say. I heard he lived, but scarce believed it until today. Yo, what up, Adon? How's it going? Why you sound like you're in the other room? It was alright, fun stuff. Nothing I'm too crazy about. I don't know. I'm right here. Not too far. Maybe because I like when I talk and play at the same time, I'm like looking away from my computer, which is my mic. So maybe.
No.
Long ago, lad. Long ago. Let's be on our way. We kept your mother waiting long enough. Big chillin', nice.
You got it.
I mean, they got a lot of stuff that was like a variety, right? I don't know if there's any like big, other than Breath of the Wild coming next year. I don't know if there's any like big, what, AAA titles that are coming. I mean, Metroid 5 is coming, which is a new 2D Metroid that hasn't been released. You know, there hasn't been made well, there hasn't been a 2D title for Metroid. And I think they said 20 years, 25 years. I don't remember. Something crazy like that. Yeah. Yep, definitely get Mario Golf. We're all gonna get it next week. Me and Bash are gonna get. I think we're both gonna get a copy. This village has been good to me, but it's time to move on. I shall find our hearts, so I might find the reason I will display. Find a man named Gustav, and God's willing our heart himself.
Indeed.
Victor's Hollow, the man said. That's where I must go. The journey will be a long one, and I have no more reason to tarry. Head east. Damn, where's my 80%? Hey, hey, where's my 80? Yo, what the fuck? Where was so dumb? Alright. You need to go equipment. Let's go to let's get them let's see, Starter Shield. I don't know. I probably could have gotten these stuff before, but nothing here. No. I don't remember that. Any more swords? No, just long sword. Okay. You can get a Starter Shield as well. And another Iron Helm as well. So, got 4 in my party. There's 4 more left to go.
So you truly
Hopefully we
mean
can
to
get
leave
everybody
us?
before in 3 hours.
You have shown me nothing but kindness. I am forever in your debt.
Oh, it is we who owe you, friend. Were the choice mine to make, you would stay with us forever. But it is your life to live.
We won't ever forget all you've done for us, sir.
The next time any dirty brigands come after us, we'll give them a good kicking in your name.
In your name.
We're no knights, sir, but you've taught us well. We can protect our
Who's your MC?
at least.
Oh, Therian. I was like, what?
Glad to hear it.
I'm sorry, sir. Philip, he wouldn't come. Didn't want you to see him crying, most like.
I understand. Tell the boy I'm counting on him to grow strong and to look after his dear mother.
Thank you, sir. I will.
When you've done whatever it is you must do, pray, come back and visit us. No matter how far your journey takes you, you always have a home here.
Thank you. And with that, I had best...
Philip!
blow, lad. Strong.
I came from the back to hit him, dude.
I'm going to keep training while you're away. Then I'll be even stronger. And then maybe I could.
I, lad,
I'll
I.
get stronger too. And we'll see each other again. You have my word.
You better not forget. A knight always keeps his word.
Always keeps his word. And thus Olberic the Knight set out on a new journey. He would find his former comrade, Erhard, and ask him why he did what he did. And mayhap he would discover that which he had lost. The reason why he wields his blade. What fate awaits him? Only time can answer that. Alright. I don't know who's next. I want to say it's Ophelia, but I don't remember.